What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
Welcome to the Double Chen Show. And this came across our news feed, and it's pretty amazing. So why don't you guys watch the whole video first? We have it in the description box. Take a look, and then we're going to talk about it.
Yep.
This is a segment on the Bill O'Reilly Show. That's probably one of the most popular shows on Fox. And this is it's a man on the street segment with a reporter named
Jesse Waters.
Jesse Waters. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about the presidential debate and about how China was used, came up a lot.
Right. The word China was mentioned, they said, several times. So Jesse Waters went to the streets of Chinatown, New York, and the clip, basically, he's trying to see what Chinese people thought about the elections. That's what you think he's going to go do.
Right. And I never watched his other stuff before.
Right.
So I don't know what kind of theme he has on the segments.
Right, like I don't know I've never seen the show, like you said. So maybe he is a comedian, or maybe there's satirical aspects to it.
Yeah.
Even so, like I wasn't expecting to see what I saw.
Yeah.
It was a shocker,
especially for let's say a major news network, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, you guys expect this out of what we talked about before, Jennifer Murphy. This is somebody that's basically privately doing something that she thinks it's funny. But this is now, you're talking about Fox News.
You're talking about Bill O'Reilly, which is, like I said, arguably one of the top, if not the top show on Fox, most watched show on Fox.
Interview the gamut of Chinese people. But the tone, when the video was released, the tone... basically, people heavily criticized this video, this segment.
And I think for me, it really hit me at the end of the video, because I think it progressively gets worse. And at the end of the video, how he expressed his view on what he filmed in the segment that he made, really, that made me mad. Yeah, that made me mad right there. Like that pushed it over the edge for me. Yeah, because I'm already I'm a little desensitized to this stuff now because I thought nothing could get worse than the Jennifer Murphy thing. So so that thing kind of just like killed a lot of the sensitivity nerves in my brain. I'm just kind of like, all right, but okay. So I'm watching this. I'm like, all right. Well, I mean, it's at least he's not trying to be a ninja, but there's so many things in there he's intentionally making fun.
Absolutely.
Of Chinese people.
Well, let's just start out. I mean, the first two ladies he interviews. I mean, how stereotypical is this? When you go up to somebody and you go, hey, teach me something in your language. Is this how you say hello? Hello? Like, yeah, you want to try to relate to me, but in this case, he was basically like, nei hao, lai hao, which is Cantonese for hello. Yeah. So it already, to me, I'm already saying, when that moment comes on, I go, oh no, this is not going to be a good segment.
He asked if he should bow.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, look.
Dude.
I don't know how many of you guys feel the same way as I do, being an Asian person as yourself. I'm sure every single Asian person living outside of Asian countries have had people come up to you and do the bow thing, either to mock you or it's just insincere. Most of the time it's insincere.
Absolutely.
So let's just put everything else aside. Whenever someone says, should I bow? To me, maybe 1% are really being sincere. Like, I don't know what to do. Am I supposed to? Okay. All right, but most of the time it's in a very mocking attitude manner.
Is this how you bow? Look, if you want to learn, let's say you and I, we went to wherever, India, we went to Bhutan. There's a lot of customs there. There's a lot of religious customs. We probably, to really respect that, you would probably do your research first. From the bottom of your heart, you would find out what is acceptable and what is not. And when you get there, you would make your every effort to do that. It's basically like you get there and you go, yo, I have arrived. How do you do this? Show me how you do this. Oh, did I do it right? I don't really care. It's kind of like that attitude.
Exactly. And then we mixed on, and this thing that came up with the Jennifer Murphy thing too. You can't tell Asian. I mean, we're different. Yeah. We kind of look the same, but we're different. I mean, there's Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Thai. There's a lot of different Asians out there. Okay, Indian, a lot of different Asians out there. So again, do you know karate comes up?
Always.
Again, karate.
Always.
Karate is predominantly something practiced in Japan. Right. So going up to Chinatown and be like, first of all, it's insulting to all Asians when you go up to us and be like, do you know karate? Like, seriously. That's one of the most racist comments any Asian, most racist and also most often used comments to Asians.
Right. I mean, like, you don't go up to I mean, like, I can't even think of the equivalent of like going up to say like a Caucasian person and saying something, because that just doesn't work in my mind like that. Like, you would never go up to somebody and be like, "Excuse me, Bob, do you know blank, blank, blank?" Never happened. So there's obviously a lot of things in this video that you can nitpick, and that's not what we're trying to do here. I'm not trying to nitpick what was wrong with this video, but we want to bring to you guys that this is, again, like, this. After this happened, now this is a huge deal.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Jennifer Murphy where, you know, there was some backlash and, you know, on the internet. This is actually, it's gotten to the point where government officials, many of them, today, Thursday, if you're watching this on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, will be leading a protest out News Corp headquarters in Midtown. You're talking about assemblymen, you're talking about actual people of the government leading this. It's not people. It's not you and I like, hey, let's get out there. Let's raise some awareness. No, you are now being protested against by assemblymen who represent the people.
Yeah, and also other people like celebrities are also speaking out. Like,
and journalists.
Journalists also speaking out about this. And in the clip, he emphasizes that, okay, this is just for fun.
Right.
It's gentle humor, soft humor, whatever. But you know what? You don't get to decide what's funny.
Right.
And especially at the end, when him and Bill are talking, and this is the part that really riled me up. Bill was like, I think Bill was trying to be PC a little bit.
Yeah, which is surprising.
Yeah.
Which is, I had to hand Bill a little bit right there.
Right, because in the video, he literally goes to old people and was just like,
yeah.
And, oh yeah, they don't speak in English. Congratulations, Jesse. You speak better English than they do.
Right.
Yeah, you should point that out. That's really awesome.
Right.
So
that was appalling, by the way.
Yeah.
That was appalling.
So then Bill was like, well, most of them, they seem to know what's going on in the political world. And his response was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They didn't know anything about what was going on.
I also had the most problem with his exchange at Bill at the end.
Yeah.
Because this is how he said, these people.
Yeah.
Okay, these people. And this is what I want to address. To me, this is what white privilege is, okay? You're thinking, Jesse, that you have a show, you get paid. He goes, I get paid to come out there and ask people questions. These people don't know much. Jesse, look, we get it. Like, you got a nice job, you got a good cushy gig on TV, but who do you think lives in America? Yeah, it's predominantly Caucasian, but there are so many minorities in America right now, and growing. America is really one of the only countries that has a pretty open immigration policy, even considering what happened after 9/11. So to have the attitude that these people, like, it's my country, these people don't know much, whatever, it's just absolutely appalling attitude to have, especially in this day and age, especially when you guys are talking about Trump, who we all know who basically he's being called a bigot, a racist. That's basically what people say he is, right?
Which basically is the way he comes off.
Yeah. And so I'm like, aren't you guys supposed to be, I mean, look, Fox News, we all know, come on.
Right-winged, predominant demographics, probably 60 and up, I don't know.
Yeah.
Predominantly white audience.
Yeah.
But, I mean, also, like, the part you were talking about when he was saying these people, and O'Reilly's response was, they didn't walk with because they had nothing to do.
Right.
Really? Okay, well, I'm sorry. It seemed like, you know, I guess, as Chinese Americans or Asian Americans, we have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Because I guess all we do is sit around and play mahjong.
Yeah, and another thing is too, what I first of all, I support the protest because it's not just Chinese politicians.
Exactly.
First of all, Ron Kim is South Korean.
Yeah.
He's kind of, I don't want to say he's leading the charge, but, you know, he's probably one of the main guys there. And then you have the comptroller of New York City. Then you have a newly elected Chinese woman. She actually broke a lot of barriers. Yuling Niao. She used to serve under Ron Kim. She's born in China.
Yeah.
Just look at who's representing New York City. A lot of minorities already.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, like, how do you get on television and then blatantly mock an entire ethnicity of people? And also, I don't think he could tell definitely, like, Koreans, Chinese, Japanese. No. He's like, whatever.
He's not even trying to.
He's not even trying to.
That's not what he, like, I'm surprised. I don't know if Jesse's a journalist or he's just, like, literally someone they hired to just, like, just go be a clown and just, like, muck around.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, okay, you don't know anything, but it's Fox. It's Fox News. You're on a major network. You know, show some sort of integrity, of journalistic integrity.
And look, Bill O'Reilly has ruffled a lot of feathers over the years, but when I was watching that, I felt a little uncomfortable because it did seem like he was trying to be like, well, what did they have to say? Because at the end of the day, you're still trying to, the whole segment to me was about, you're trying to show like what immigrants and Asian Americans thought about Trump or Hillary and try to get their side. But mostly what you got was old Asian lady couldn't speak Chinese. And, you know, I got to hand it to that old Chinese dude. That dude basically slapped Jesse upside the head. Because he was like, Jesse asked him to say something like, this is our world.
This is my world.
Yeah, and he was Cantonese. And he was like, if you don't say it right, don't say it at all.
Because he probably got people coming up to him throughout the years going, hey, how do you say that?
And now you got a microphone and you're on national television. Do you know how many millions of people are watching that? And you know what that does? It really dumbs down. Like, imagine, look, we live in New York City, San Francisco. We lived in these major cities where it's very diverse. Can you imagine, like, other people in America, like, that aren't from Quincy, Illinois, who are like, man, maybe they're like, those people sure are dumb. Like, yeah, because they made him look like that.
Yeah, it's also, you got to think about the process, right? Jesse, it's not Jesse can be like one day, hey, I'm going to go to China to do all this stuff. It's Jesse, his producers, Bill O'Reilly, everybody in that whole show who, like, if you don't know anything about a network show, usually they have like over 100 people, maybe hundreds of people working for a particular show. Because, you know, throughout the whole marketing spectrum, whatever operations, there's a lot of people. A lot of people are involved in the decisions of a particular segment. So everyone had to be like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, or they sort of chuckled. Yeah, let's see what you get on the street. It would be funny, right? You run to an old Chinese guy, let's see what he says. And it is changing right now, I feel. So even this year, you know, we talked about the Chris Rock thing, okay? A lot of backlash. A lot of the Hollywood whitewashing stories, then the Jennifer Murphy thing, and every time there's definitely awareness, and on not just by Asians, but non-Asians as well, whether it's Caucasian, Hispanic, Black, Indian, people come to the defense of any minority group that's being made fun of, because we are all minorities, right? Except for the, you know, whites. So now I feel like it's really gotten to the top of the sort of attention list. You know, now when government people take over.
Well, I mean, it's about time it rises up more, because being racist towards Asians, we as Asians have always felt it's not a bottom of any to-do list or any totem pole. Like that's just like, all right, you're being a little racist to Asians. Everyone can do it. Black people can do it. White people can do it. And Asians just won't usually speak up. So, but that's changing, right? We have more politicians who are from Asian backgrounds. We have more people who are more outspoken, who have a bigger platform, who are from, you know, Asian backgrounds. When we're saying, you know what, that's not going to sit well with us, and we're going to speak out about it. Even every time we do these videos, someone's like, "Can't you take a joke?" Well, I'm sorry, like I said, you don't get to decide what's offensive to people.
Exactly.
Okay? So you don't get to decide what is funny. I could literally, like, that's what people said to us when we were young. They'd be like, hey, chung dong nung. I'd be like,
just
yo,
a joke.
Come on, man. Yeah, man, what are you upset? It's just a joke.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I mean, so it doesn't go away, Jennifer Murphy, Jesse, when you just say it's just a joke.
Right. And you know the irony of all this is at one point Jesse says, oh, these people, they're not gonna walk away. They don't have much to say, or they don't know much. They're really nice, you know. They don't want to like be standoffish in a way. Well, it's ironic because now the people you interviewed didn't do that, but now everyone else who watched that, they're basically standing up for blatant racism. Yeah. You know, so I guess at the end of the day, joke's on you. And you know what? Look, what do I want to see? If people are like, well, what do you want to see? Honestly, I want to see this gets addressed. All right. Yeah. First of all, no real apology. Again, like he issued something 3 days later, but what he said was, hey, come on. Like, it was a joke. I'm sorry I hurt people's feelings.
It's a cookie cutter thing, right? It's like,
exactly.
If I offended anybody, I apologize. Okay, yeah, that's cookie cutter statement that you obviously don't believe it. You're not. I mean, we don't feel like you believe it. So
I'll tell you right now, something's gonna happen after today, because before they probably thought, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Internet.
Well, that's what Bill said. Bill was like, oh, we'll get some letters, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, whatever.
Oh my God! When I was watching that, because we already know what took place, it's kind of like watching the catastrophe unfold. Yeah, we're gonna get some letters like we normally do. No, not this time. You have national attention on you. I mean, Bill O'Reilly might not lose his job over this. Probably not, because he said probably a lot of bad things.
Well, look, I don't think anyone's going to lose their job. I think obviously because no one's going to take this like in the networks. No one, because you know what? Yeah. People in the networks, they're probably going to be like, you know what? Yeah, we don't really even know what the big uproar is about this. So what? Like that's what I'm kind of feeling. The network's feeling.
Asians don't watch us. It's just our demographic, and this is who watches us. Who cares? They don't watch us. We're just playing to our demographic. Yeah. Well, hey man, that's why. I mean, look, a lot of networks. It's not like before where they just make tons of money now. You know, they do actually have to kind of make sure that they don't deliver wrong messages, or else people won't watch you. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's a good thing that also, like you said, a lot of immigrants are coming to this country, and one of the biggest rising immigrant population is the Asian Asian demographic. So this demographic is important, and everyone should try to understand us. And that's really what we're asking for. Right. Try to understand us, not just from the Karate Kid films and whatever other thing you can dig up. I mean, understand our culture. Really try to understand our culture, not just be like, let's just make fun of it because it's funny. Right. So anyway, let us know your thoughts on this video. And of course, we couldn't put the whole video up, so we have the entire video in the description box for you guys to take a look at. Thank you all so much for watching. See you later, guys.